Yo, what up, though? What's good? What's good? I know I'm late. I know I'm late. That's why I'm not going to keep y'all that long. But we got to talk about it, guys. We have to talk about it. Amazon is tripping. They are tripping. If y'all, just in case you may not know, Amazon has made some cuts. All right. Cuts to things that we use if you have an Amazon device. So we're going to get into it in just a second. Give enough people to come up in here and say hello. What is good? What is good? What is good? Go ahead, smack that thumbs up. Again, I apologize. I'm late. That's why I say we're not going to be that long, or we hope that it don't be that long. But it seems like it seems like Amazon is, man. And look, I use Amazon a lot. I got the Amazon Music, Amazon Photos, things of that nature. But boy, they are tripping. They are tripping. Talking about just making cuts. They are making some major cuts. They say only 1% of the people actually use, this portion of the service. I don't know. I can't believe that. 1% is really, really low. It sounds like it's something fishy going on, right? Something very, very fishy is going on. I just can't see it. I see a lot of people who have Fire Sticks and Echoes, and whether you got the Echo Dot, you got the Fire TV Cube, the Fire Sticks, the Echo Shows. People are using it, but it's just hard for me to take in why they're cutting this service. I think I know the reason. I think I read between the lines, and how they're separating themselves from the developers when they beg these developers, or maybe begging, they open up the door for developers to create this option that we can use on a daily basis, like the A word. What time is it? A word. Pull up my exercise. Oh man, it's getting very, very tough. I don't know how y'all can even stay with Amazon, at least this part of it, because they're sounding like, um, at least the articles that I read, and I'm going to read up a few of them here. They're trying to cut costs, and they want you to pay. Sounds very, very fishy, because now, if you remember Amazon release, where now they got added which they are being sued. Remember, just a few months ago, they put ads on Amazon Prime. Last year, they announced that they were getting rid of Android and going to Vega OS. And now we have this. Let's get directly into it again. Smack that thumbs up. I'm going to bring you the real. It's just something is going on. Something is brewing. I don't know what it is. But like I said, I've been promoting a lot of Android TV operating system devices and a lot of Google TV. All right. Which you can ask similar questions depending on the depending on the source. All right. And again, I'm invested in Amazon, like Amazon Music. They give us the photos, so it's still part of it. But it is really starting to become a problem. But let's get into this article right here. Let me do this right quick. Let me do a present. And we're gonna do it like this. All right. And you know how I get down, right? I get down by this, right? I'm going to share this link. This come from payment.com. I'm going to present that right here. All right. That way y'all can read along. You can check that out and go from here. But as you see, Amazon to change how Alexa Alexa developers are paid. Basically, they're going from, hey, if you create this app, we'll give you something, to now, if it's like YouTube. If nobody watch your videos, you don't get the viewings, you really don't make the money. All right. And that's what they are going to, at least in my opinion, after just doing a little bit of research. But it says Amazon, and maybe let me make this a little bit bigger. Let me do this, right? Let me do this so y'all can see it a little bit better. Amazon will stop paying developers to create applications called Skilled. And I'm going to explain to you what Skilled is. A lot of y'all use it if you have Amazon Fire Sticks or Amazon Echoes. A lot of y'all use it. You just didn't know what it was called. For its voice assistant, Alexa. So right there, voice assistant, right? Google Assistant. So it's in the same field. This will end. I wasn't even talking to you. You mad? Y'all just hear that? They're upset because I brought this out. And now Alexa wanna, sorry, I ain't mean to say that word. All right. This will end an offering that has been available to developers since 2017 and aimed to build an app store for Alexa. Bloomberg reported Wednesday, April the 10th. For some of y'all who don't know what April the 10th was, it was a holiday for yours truly. It was my birthday. I turned 49. All right, on April the 10th, 410. Y'all might want to play that in your lottery. All right, play it in the 3-digit, 4 digits, just put a number with it. It came out here like probably about a week ago. I told my pops, I say, Pops, I keep seeing my birthday. And he said, you better go and play it. You better play. That's how my dad talked. Yeah, you better play it. I'm going to play it. And of course, neither one of us played it. And guess what? It came out in the midday. All right. Midday. I think it came out in the 3-digit. And I think that's what, $500. So, yeah, man, I missed out on $500. So I'm kind of bummed on it. But I think I better start playing it because I see 410, 104, 014 all the time on people's license plates, everything, man. It is crazy. But let's get back to it. Amazon spokesperson Lauren Heald, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, said in a report that the program was basically old, was designed to help accelerate the program of newer developers and is currently used by fewer than 1% of developers. All right, so I guess they saying the 1% of developers have basically, they're the only ones using it. It's not us, and I apologize for that. I thought she was talking about us, the end user, but she's actually saying only 1% of the developers are using it. All right, so I don't know because so many. I don't know. Maybe that's true. I don't know. All right. But to say today, with over 160,000 skilled available for customers and a well-established Alexa developer community, these programs have run their course and we decided to sunset them. She said that in a report. Developers can still use in-app purchases to monetize their applications, according to the report. And I think this is the key word right here, in-app purchases. All right. Again, we know pretty much every app store has it. You know, you go in there for one thing, but then they try to promote you to get it, download something else, whether it's free or paid. We've been there. I'm quite sure you saw it on your tablet, your phone, and also on these streaming devices. All right. While Alexa introduction helped popularize voice assistant, and the technology currently powers millions of devices that have been sold, it has been overshadowed by generated artificial intelligence. AI basically powered chatbots and has lost ground to smartphones when users are looking for help with tasks, the report says. In addition, many paid developers' efforts didn't advance far beyond experiments, and their apps were not generating much revenue for Amazon. So that's what it comes down to. All right, y'all building these apps, uh, the ones we got for paid, no one's buying it. Could somebody admire them where they made a premium app free? Possibly. That's just part of the business. But at the end of the day, it wasn't making no money. All right. Um, uh, it was reported in January that Amazon is reconfiguring Alexa as it gets ready to roll out a paid subscription plan. Uh-oh, there we go. I ain't talking to you. Uh, I don't know what's going on with you notice it's coming down to money, guys, for the voice assistant later this year. So are they going to charge me to use, Amazon Music? Uh, that's an lesser skill. But are they going to charge, which is very, very important to me, where I'm already paying for Amazon Music. All right. I'm already paying for that. But I understand some skills that they use are for educational purpose. Um, but will they charge me just to say a word, put on my Amazon Music? Will they charge? That is a skill. A word, pull up my playlist, and it goes to the music playlist. I don't know. That's what they're saying. All right. It's gonna get real, real touchy, right? The company has tested the new technology with over 15,000 customers. They ain't include me, and probably not you either, and is aiming for a June 30th launch. Business Insider reported. At the same time, Amazon has been faced with the technology giving inaccurate information, and some people inside the company questioning whether the people will pay for the A, according to the reports. You know what the A word is. Everybody know what that word is. In November 2023, it was reported that Amazon was making hundreds of job cuts in the Alexa division and focusing more on development of capabilities powered by generative artificial intelligence. So basically, they want to go with AI, right? An Amazon spokesperson told Payments at the time that the company was shifting some of its the company was shifting some of its efforts to better align with its business priorities. All right. So as you see, they want to go to the AI. All right. They want to be able to use that to create this world of imagination, and hopefully it pays off. Now, with that being said, right, you may say, what is Amazon skills? How does it work? Amazon skill, you can tell it whatever. What's my weather? Because they already have your location. Once it connects to your internet, it has your location. So you can create, a word. What's the weather for today? A word. You can ask it any type of news question. All right. Here it is right here. Any type of, they got so many of them. You can say a word, what's 2 plus 2? These are skills that are used for educational, all of these purposes. And before I go there, and I'll tell you, for education and reference, games and trivia. So you can say, hey, uh, what games you have, and it'll pull up a list of games. I mean, including skills such as like passing gas. You could tell the A word, let you hear the sound of, a fart. I mean, you may say, "Oh man, that's childish," but it is a skill. All right. It is an application for Amazon inside of all of these streaming devices and echoes. Health and fitness, kids, productivity, shopping, smart homes, and sports. So again, I can say the A word, did the Pistons make the playoffs? And it would tell me, unfortunately, the Pistons did not make the playoff. The record was such. You know, I can say, hey, A word, how many points did LeBron score yesterday? And it would go back and pull that information. All right. So that's just what the skills are. And so as you see right here, Alexa, what are your skills? From takeout dinner to games. So you actually have an application that will give you, that you can order, whether you're using your stream, anything with Echo, that software. So you can hit the button on your remote control, or you can talk to the Echo Show, and it should be able to get you there. All right. But it's so many of them, you know, whether Jeopardy, Are You Smarter Than the Fifth Grader? All of these are games. All right. These are games. Also, tell it to turn on the tune in live for radio. And as you see right now, they're free. And if you keep going, you got another one. These are free. All right. Let me go to some. You got Calm for some of y'all who be using yoga or you want to go to sleep, get some rest. All of the, weather related, top health, wellness. You do all of that on here, and it's pretty cool. Um, what they had available. Um, and it came as free when you got the devices. Unfortunately, they're getting rid of it, and they're gonna put this other program in there. I don't know how it's gonna go, and to pay the developers, uh, it's basically they're gonna push them out and let AI do everything. All right. So basically, like in the auto, days, right? Remember, man used to do everything, and then what did they do? They brought in these robots to make it more productive, faster, accurate. Um, you know, just made it a little bit. It made it a lot better, whereas a lot less human error. All right. Or if people call off, we can still get the job done. And it eliminate jobs, right? It eliminated jobs in the auto industry. And, it played a huge part. And this is what this is doing. They're basically getting rid of, because they're saying only 1% of the developers, right, are using it. Is it because they wasn't getting paid like they thought they would? Maybe Amazon wasn't promoting it like you think they would, things like that. Or it could be a number of things that could, stop these developers from even using, Amazon services. So it's crazy when you start reading some of this. Look at that. Amazon will stop paying developers for making Alexa skills. So it tells you right here. I'm gonna put this in there as well. So if you wake up on July the 1st and you attempt to use it, it may not work accurately, or maybe you can't get in some of these applications. It's going to get very, very interesting because by the time June 30th come, maybe Amazon will be on the Vega operating system by this time. I don't know. All right. I definitely do not know. I definitely do not know. But it does. And again, did I put this in there? Yeah, I put that in there. All right. So again, is very, very uh crazy what they have, what they got going on, you know. Uh but it is part of the game, man, right? We all know it. We all know a lot of changes is coming. It's just unfortunate that it seems like every other month or every 5, 6 week, you know, Amazon is removing something, right? They're making long and big time changes to the product or the services that will cause you to possibly leave their services and or their devices, you know, behind because it just seems like it's too much going on. Now, maybe in a few months, we would say, oh man, you know what? This is a lot better. I don't think, I mean, to me, I really don't believe it would be better, but you know, it can definitely it's definitely going to eliminate jobs when you're talking about AI. For people who don't know what AI is, and you know, AI, you can create a picture, you can create a video, you can create voices. Like someone can take my voice and actually create it on a whole negative video, right? And monetize off of it. That's how, you know, this AI, you know, program is working now. I mean, this is where we're coming to. I use AI a few times to make, I think I made something with the hawk. And all I did was type it in. I typed in everything I wanted. I think I did Michael Myers as well. I typed in everything I wanted, and do you know, it's Bing AI. I typed in everything I wanted, and do you know, it generated like 6, 7, maybe 8 different pictures that I can download and use it just by typing in, or you could say everything, you know, depending on which application you're using. I use the Bing app, and everything I told it to do, it did it, including adding, I think, a Dodge Challenger in there on some rims. You know, Michael Myers, the mask, you know, from Halloween holding a bat with a D hat on. This is what we are about to get into. You know, this is what we're about to get into. And so it's gonna, man, artificial intelligence. This is what it's coming down to. And again, I even went on YouTube. Some of y'all know about, you know, the disc records coming from Drake, Future, uh, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, Drake, all of them got disc records, right? J. Cole, even though he apologized, all of that craziness. Um, Someone did a AI version of Drake, and this voice sounds just like Drake. The good thing is they actually told you it was AI. The scary thing is it sounded just like him, like literally just like Drake. And so people, you know, I even watched a video. For some of y'all, I'm really invested in listening to what's going on with the Steve Harvey morning show, the morning show drama with Cheryl Strawberry and her husband. And dude is still locked up in jail, but he got caught, right? He got caught talking about this side chick, right? This young lady who calls him and visits him. That is not his wife. And you know, Shirley moved on. She hasn't been in the picture for probably about a year now. I'm quite sure she's aware of what her husband is doing and was doing. But he tried to say on one of the calls, the side chick got mad because he actually was talking about her to his son and somebody. And he said, no, that wasn't me. That was AI. And so he's trying to clean up his mess, saying, no, that is not me. This is AI. And so again, with AI, it's going to be some craziness going on where you could take a photo or you could create a photo in a matter of seconds. You can create an audio to make somebody look bad in a matter of seconds. But I do know that, YouTube, at least YouTube, I do know YouTube actually, when you present the video, they ask you, did you use any voice AI, on this video, and you're supposed to be truthful. Some people probably gonna be doing some things with AI that they're not going to be truthful, So we're going to have to really pay attention with this technology that is out here. And when I tell you this technology is good, this technology is good. That's all you got to do. If you got a phone, you got your tablet, go to Bing. Bing, just put in Bing. You can get the app, Bing AI, and you can tell it everything that you wanted to do. Everything, and it will generate. And depending on what service, it might take 5 minutes, but I'm quite sure if you got a paid service, look at my camera moving. Hold up. Of course, if you got a paid service, then you might be able to get away with it. You might be able to, get away without it delaying. It may only take 30 seconds, but at the end of the day, the technology is out here and it is crazy. And so, with all of these crazy things happening on Amazon, it's going to be really, really interesting once they get rid of the skill, which helps pretty much everybody. When you speak into that remote control, you're using skill. When you're talking to your Fire TV Cube, you are using skill. If you get an Echo Dot, a Echo Show, any of them, you are using skill. When you give a command, you are using skill. All right, you're using Amazon skill. That's just what it is. And so you got a lot of people. And think about it, I would love to get a developer, to say exactly what was really going on behind the scene. Were they really paying correctly? Because I remember I had to get, when I did the Amazon influencer program, like when I put up a link and y'all go and get it, for whatever reason, it stopped. And I'm like, and I think I went 2 months, like, well, I haven't saw anything from Amazon. I say, man, hold up. Amazon, which I had to reach out to the support team. And I still get a check from time to time because a lot of y'all go in there, y'all watch my old videos, or new people may watch my old videos and go and get the product. All right. But I had to reach out and say, hey, hold up. Something is not right. I know there are people, because there's been times in the chat where people say, hey, Dale, can you give me that link to this? Or can you give me the link to the Amazon store? And it went on. I think I ended up like 3-4 months getting paid. Then it came to a stop again. And I got back in touch with them. It worked for a month. And then I was like, you know what? I'm not about to fight these people, man. They want you to be on the program, but the problem was it was acting up. It wasn't, at first it was good, but I just don't know what happened that caused, the payments to stop. And I know people, oh my goodness, I know people was getting, certain items out of my Amazon store. And all of a sudden everything came to a halt. So it was crazy. What is up? Do y'all think, and maybe y'all don't even use Amazon. I don't know. Maybe y'all don't use the streaming services, the streaming devices, not services. Maybe y'all don't use, the Echo. I don't know. But I think it's very, very nice. But it seems that with this new operating system coming, it's going to be a problem. It's definitely going to be a problem. So again, I'm just letting y'all know exactly what is going on. All right. What is going on? I had something else on my mind. I don't know what it was. I had something else on my mind. Um, Let me just see if anybody. What up, though, Octavia? What's up, Sean? What up, though? Finally got. Oh, that's Don talking. What up, though, Don? What's up, Dana? How you doing? K Buck. What up, though? Elijah Almighty. What up, though? Dub Q. What up, though? What's good? You say I'm trying hard to switch my. That's what it's gonna come down to, Miss Octavia. With all of these changes coming, that's pretty much what it's going to be. You know, switching, people over. Uh, Honestly, I think is easier. Um, the only knock that I have with the Google TV products are you can't sign off of it and give it to somebody. If you sign off, it's going to factory reset, and that's what you don't want. So again, there's a quick fix to that. Just create a dummy account and go from there and give it to your people, and then tell them, they can sign into their Google account, and then once they sign in, they can get rid of the, they can get rid of, the dummy account and use their own. But the A word be on some bull crap. Miss B, what's up, baby? How you doing? What's up? That's one of our queens right here. Yep, that's one of our queens, Miss B Love. What is up? She be emailing, checking on me. That's one thing about a mama, boy. When you a mother of a whole lot of people. And that she always, Miss B, look, she always, even though I be late with the emails, she always check in to see how I'm doing, how the wife and kids are doing. Uh, just I can't wait to meet her. And we're thinking about going back to Vegas. And I'm telling you, once I make it there, Miss B, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know, and we gonna meet up because she definitely is a great, awesome moms, man. And it's cool. Have a beautiful family too. Beautiful family. She always called me her bonus son. So, man, I can't wait to meet you, Miss B. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to meet you. That's what's up. So yes, she know how to work on them products. So again, she definitely know. It is crazy. So I know it was one other thing. I know on today it's the 15th, right? And I do know it was, let me just see, Buzz TV. All right. I know they were supposed, I don't see it on here. I don't see any other boxes. I do know that they said the 15th. I don't know. All right. Let me see something right quick. Let me just check on something. I can't even spell Buzz TV. I think it was called what? Power Station. I think Power Station. Yeah, here it go. Let me see. Let me see if they got a price. I want to see. All I see is coming soon. I know you could trade, but let me see. All right, we might be on to something right here, guys. This is it right here. All right, they got two versions of it. Right. Uh, this is gonna be interesting. But let's see. Buzz. Let me see. Ah, shoot. They want you to contact them. See? That's that bull crap, man. Contact us. Maybe I'm gonna have to contact them and be like, man, what's the price on that shock? You know what? I'm gonna call them live. Let's see if they're still open. All right. Let me do this. You know what? I can do this. Let me do this. We're gonna call them live. All right. Let me do this right quick. I'm going to do this right quick. Let me see. What is it? 905. What's that? 461 2179. I don't know. It might not be. Hold up. Let me go into. All right. Hold up. We're going to try something, man. Let me go to Super. Let me go to phones. There it is right there. 905. What's that? 461. I don't know if it's gonna let me call 2179. Let's see. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I'm gonna turn it up. Can y'all hear that? Hear that? Let me know if y'all can hear it. Oh, you can't hear it? Okay. Nobody's answering. Okay. Maybe y'all can hear it. All right. Let me do this. Let me call from my personal phone. All right. They ain't got no. Let me do this. Keypad. And just to show you, y'all can see that number, right? 905 461 2179. 905, right? 461 2179. 905 461 2179. So just to show y'all see that, right? 2179. Let's go. It's in Ontario. So we're not getting no I mean it's only what 841. I don't think they have a voice. So yeah, man. Yeah, it just rings. That's all it does. It's just ringing. Yep. So it is what it is. It don't even have a voicemail. So again, they said April the 15th. Fortunately, this is supposed to be the Nvidia Shield killer. All right. At least that's what it's rumored to be. You can go with the 8 gigs of RAM. All right, let me see what the other one is at. Because they got 2 of them. Let me see. Android 13, 64-bit, Buzz 6 operating system, 128. You either can get it is gaming ready, so it seems like it's something for there. 8 gigs of RAM or 16 gigs of RAM. You hear that? 8 gigs of RAM or 16 gigs of RAM, which is crazy. All right. They got the Type C right here in the front, as you see on both models. The all black is the 8 gigs of RAM. The one with the lime green. All right. The one with the lime green and, the black and lime green. This is supposed to be the 16 gigs. All right. Bluetooth remote. You got the expanded storage if you want. It says 8K. I don't know too much content out here with 8K, at least movie wise or TV show wise. And then you got the a gigabit of LAN port, Ethernet port. So again, I think I got this box right here as well. This is what I was waiting on right here, because I wanted to see. And look, I'm one of them guys that will get one. And I'm going to be truthful with you guys. All right. I'm going to be truthful and see if it's well worth it. Not everybody do the same thing on these boxes per se to me. When you're talking Android, there's a lot that you can do, but this is what a lot of people use the box for. It's like to stream movies and TV shows. But there are so much you can do with it, like including hooking a webcam up. I did that years ago. I hooked a webcam up to one of the Android TV boxes and it worked. So I mean, this is before all of these other devices come out giving you uh, access where you can plug a camera up. I did that years ago on the video years ago, like probably in 2014, 15, maybe 16 or something like that. I think it was like, yeah, I don't know if it was 16. It had to be about 14 or 15. So it is crazy. It is crazy what this is going on. But again, they not giving me nothing right now. Let me go up here. What's up, Cinnamon Cupcake? Teeth is up in here. What's up, Nail? How you doing? I said Almighty. All right. We up here. Yeah. Goku says the Buzz TV is $399. I say I don't know. I don't see it too much. Let me do some more let me see. I don't see I just don't see. Oh, well, you know what? I guess they are closed. It tell Look, it told me right at the top, man, we close by 7. But it don't say if it's Eastern time or, specific time. It's not giving anything like that. But I love to call these guys. Maybe we'll make that our business tomorrow to call, maybe this stands for Eastern Standard Time. And we'll see from there. Oh, say they got rid of their Fitbit watch called Amazon Halo. That's crazy. I kind of remember that. Cupcake. Thank you. What's up, Crispin? What up, though? What's good? Hope all is well. Can Amazon push out Vega as OTA to the latest Fire Stick 4K, or is Vega OS being pushed out to future Amazon streaming devices? Bernie, we don't know. I'm quite sure they can listen. I'm quite sure they can push out anything over these OTAs. Will they do it? I don't know. I done saw some wild things happen. I believe they can. The problem is, will they do it? That's going to be the problem. Will they do it? I'm quite sure that they can definitely send a heck of an update to a device. In today's technology, I believe so. All right. I believe so. With today's technology, you can pretty much do a lot of things. Absolutely. You can do some things. So I don't see why they can't do it. The question is, will they do it? That's the question. It could be a yes, no. Right now, it could be 50%. I know, like I think TDUK, he said they said that the service was gonna go for a few more years. Um, and they promised not to do some things, but we have saw what technology companies have promised us, right? They have promised us. Look at Amazon Prime. They say if you get the Amazon Prime, we will not put ads in. What did Amazon do? Bing, they put ads in a paid subscription. All right. What did Netflix do? We won't do it if you get the top tier. The top tier. What they do? Bing. Oh, well, we know you got the top tier, but we need to make this extra money. We're going to charge you an extra $3 if you don't want to see the ads. So it just depends on what they want to do. I don't put nothing past any of these technology companies. If they want to do it, they will do it. Again, also, let's talk about this. I done had Fire Sticks in the past, right? Set up. I have had Amazon devices set up in the past. They shut them boys down, meaning I might have used the same email. They went down, and the last 10 that I did, boom, knocked them off, factory reset it to people who didn't have nothing. They woke up. I thought somebody was bull crapping. I say, man, they just trying to get another stick. But then I got a second call, a third call, a fourth call. Hey, Dale, I woke up this morning and my fire, it doesn't, it's telling me to sign in. Well, what you got on your screen? It's telling me to select English, where they done took and factory reset the bad boy. So again, I know what they can do, and they can do a lot. Will they do it? I don't know, but we're definitely going to see. I don't use Alexa. That's what you say. I don't use Amazon Music, no Spotify, no Pandora. I have my own music library. You can do music and movie. Absolutely, you can. You can do it, but I do it as a tax write-off. So, you know, uh, and not I understand it. I understand having your own library. Uh, but a lot of times when you can get music, brand new music, like you heard Rick Ross drop his disc to Drake. It came out what, early this morning or sometime late last night. If it's not on your if it's not on your server, then you can't get it. You got to wait till you get home and actually get it. Unless you got a program that goes out there and actually does it. That goes out there and gets it. I don't know. That's a new one. I don't know. Uno. What's good, Murder BS? What's up? What's up? What's up, Huff? Yeah, definitely artificial intelligence is crazy. Yeah, artificial intelligence is crazy. Top Cat, big salute. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yup. Thank you. Facts. They put out AI diss tracks before the actual ones released. Absolutely. Top Cat did out. Salute. Thank you, baby. Uh, what up, though, Philly? What up, though? Let me see. Mix. He say AI Either you embrace it or get left behind. Just like when the first computer was introduced, you didn't embrace it. Now, like a dinosaur playing catch up. I agree. What's up, Kenyon? Thank you. We got to stay on top of these news because I think it's very important that we know exactly what's going on and all of these changes that are happening with Amazon, man. They just doing whatever. They like, look, we cutting. And look, I don't have a problem. I mean, I'm not running the company. Uh, neither are y'all. I understand it. It seems like they just coming down. It seems like every month or so, or every 2 months, you're hearing something from them. Look, Amazon is, deleting apps. Amazon going to the Vega. They're getting rid of the A word skill that a lot of us use. Uh, it's just so much that is happening that we just don't know. So again, we're gonna see though. What's up, Kurt? What's up, John Bragg? What up, though? Harry, what up, though? What's good? Kurt say what operating system? We wasn't talking about the operating system, but uh, Amazon is going to the Vega. So it's a Linux. They're going away from Android. Remember, and look, when it comes to these streaming devices, one thing I let y'all know, you don't have to have the latest Android when it comes to the streaming devices. Believe me, I know. People, Android 13, Android 12, Android 11. Amazon used Android 6, Android 7 for a long time. And when we was on Android 11, they used Android 6 and Android 7 and still gave it regular updates. On a streaming device, you don't have to worry about all of that. In my opinion, it is not your phone. You don't have to, you don't have to worry about that because it's been proven that you don't need the latest Android to actually run these streaming applications. You know, so again, don't get caught up with it. If you still on Android 9, you are good. If you on Android 9, you are fine when it comes to your streaming device. You ain't got to go up, man. I need the Android 13 nonsense. You see the buzz. No, that's just something they're doing. But I guarantee if you put that Buzz TV on Android 13, and I guarantee if you put that Buzz TV, BTV on Android 6, it's going to work the same. It is going to work the same. All right. So now, unless you're doing something else that requires you to have a more, the Android operating system that's relevant, that's, pretty much today's, that was created probably last year, then yeah, you can do that, but and what we do, running Plex, running BTV, Film Plus, all of that stuff, man, you can be on Android 6 and still be successful. It's been proven multiple times. Multiple times. I'm telling you, and I be having to educate people because they think you got to have the latest Android. The Fire TV Stick lets you know you do not need to have the latest Android operating system to run your apps. Yep. So I'm telling you. Yep. Soul Bro say, yo, I'll wait until Vega releases because we all were surprised when the Fire Stick updated and it was better. I'm waiting. I'm going to get one when Vega releases I try it out. As far as side loading, I'm quite sure the apps won't work unless we have some type of emulator, and that's probably what somebody's going to do. Somebody is going to create an emulator to run on that Linux device to bring them applications over, what possibly you can use for side loading. Remember, I want to take y'all back. Remember when you couldn't use an Android application on your Windows PC, and then somebody created BlueStacks, which is an Android emulator to run on the PC. And what was the other one? It was BlueStacks. It was what is the other emulation? I know Real uses one. What is it? I know somebody gonna say it in a second, but yeah, you can't run, a typical APK on a PC, but now you can, you know. So again, you just have to get an emulator, and I'm guaranteed that's what they're going to do. On that, I guarantee that's what they're probably going to do. Somebody's going to create an app that runs emulation on a Linux, and you'll be able to side load just like you could do a PC. There's going to be an emulation unless somebody who created them apps actually present an app for the Linux, operating system. So definitely Knots. That's what it was. Knots and BlueStacks. These are both emulators that you can actually run it on your PC, and you can bring your applications over there and test them out before you even put them on your Android device. So it is that simple. Let me make sure. What up, though, Huff? You say my question is, how can you switch up an old system like Android to Vega? I'm not going to do the switching up. I will try it out. I will see how it works. I think it's going to be similar to what Roku and Apple TV does. It will be a closed, uh, operating system, and I will see how it is. If I don't like it, the Dell law in full effect, as you know, Miss Octavia. I'll take that bad boy back in a minute and be like, hey man, let me get my money back and go from there. I'm never going to switch up from Android um, unless all Android devices go to, Linux or some other operating system. I will never switch up. He's saying, yeah, new music, new movies, new shoes, new whatever, unless there's a limit supply or is on sale. I can't wait. It's not that serious. As you get old, you understand what can wait. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Absolutely. Who else? Cinnamon Cupcake say, yeah, Dale, I'm still here. So that's what it's going to be, man. It is. He said, yeah, so true. The super the Formula CC running Android 7, and I got some of my people have stock Android TV devices with Android 7, and they watching third party apps, and it works absolutely. Yup, yup, absolutely. It's just that I'm not gonna fight. You know, I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna do it. I really don't have the time to sit back and figure out what apps work on what and things like that. Uh, I let somebody else. That's for somebody else to do. I want to make it as easy and user friendly as possible, in my opinion. But I know, some people gonna try. I'm gonna try it. I'm definitely gonna try it again, and just see how it is. Check out the mainstream apps like Netflix, Plex, Disney, all of them. Check them out. Make sure everything is solid. And then, yes, I will try to throw something on that bad boy. We're gonna see if like a device like Explorer app or some type of Wi-Fi sharing application work on this device and see if we can send something over there. We're gonna see if it can play a movie. We're gonna see if it can play TV shows. We'll see if it, what formats it's gonna play. And then we'll see if it just sending an application over there and see what the device says. See if it give us an error, see if it give us just a black screen, or maybe, come in and out. We'll check and see. It's going to be interesting. Yep. So again, it's going to be fun and interesting what we have going on. All right. We definitely gonna find out. We gonna have some fun with this bad boy and then go from there. Yep. But there will be a way. But we gonna see on this Buzz TV. I think Philly Cable Dave said it was $3.99. I'm trying to find out the price. I don't see where it's $3.99 yet. Oh shoot, I'm getting tired. I don't see where is that as of yet. But maybe we'll do another call. Maybe I'll call at work. But I definitely want to see what this 16 gigs RAM is. And if this device is going to turn into a gaming. I want to see if this bad boy going to turn in where, it's going to be, pushed toward the shield. I definitely want to see, but I just don't know the price of it. What if Nate said, what if the new Fire Stick is way better than the Android version? Nate, it probably is. But again, we got to have the applications to support it. Can third party applications, will it be able to support? I don't think it's if it's better. I think is can it work? Because we got plenty of devices that are better than what we use right now. But will it work for the average person who want to cut the cord, who don't want to use Comcast for their streaming entertainment, or want to use Netflix or any of these main sources entertainment? Can it work on that level? Remember, it's called cord cutting, meaning cord cutting equals to saving money. The name of the game for cord cutting is to save money, not to be out here spending money. Find a source that you can use to actually save money. Now, again, when you first start the process of cord cutting, you got to spend the money because what? You got to buy the device. So you already in a negative right there. But if I can cut my cable, right, and use third-party applications to stream, then yeah, it is what it is. Yup, it is what it is. So I would say it may be a better shoot. It might be the best as far as device to use. It might be good. I'm not going against that. But what I am going against, I think they're trying to get a lockdown operating system. So they want to get on the level of Roku. All right. That's what the level they want to get on. They want to get on the level as Apple TV. Apple TV is so awesome because you ain't got no advertisement or nothing like that. Apple TVs is a beautiful, beautiful device because you ain't got to deal with all the craziness that comes with Amazon or devices that are running Google TV and stuff like that. They want to get paid for ads. The more ads you come across, the more money they make. All right. Just like when you on YouTube and you see, they see them ads because somebody done paid them to present that. Hey man, we got a new movie coming out. We need you to put this right at the top of the feed so people can see it. People can see it. And that's just how I go. Yep. Jermaine says it's coming out June 24 for facts. And so it's been pushed back twice. There could be something going on with it. It's been pushed back twice. Twice. All right. So again, it goes to show you, it could be something going on. Because when they release it, when you talk about spending a lot of money for a device, you expect for it to work. Yeah, I agree. They are. They are. And that's just what it is. I mean, Amazon, man, you just know what you're getting. It's all about the advertisement right now. And that comes from all of them. From Netflix, uh, you know, uh, Disney, Amazon Prime, all of these companies that you pay a fee for, but they want more money, so they don't present you with ads. And that's what it's all about. So when you hook up like a device like Formula, or you hook up a device like Buzz, you're not getting a bunch of ads. At the end of the day, it's definitely going to be, money to be made, and they make a lot of money off them ads, man. It's money to be made, and them guys who spend that money, them stockholders, them shareholders, they want that money. So I got 5,000 shares in you. I need that bread. So he said, yo, the Linux operating system is lightweight and Linux App Store has it big. Does the Linux App Store have third-party apps that you can use for movies? I don't know. That's the question I'm presenting to the people. Does the Linux, and I'm not sure, I'm not throwing nothing out there. We need this question answered. Does the Linux store have an app store that we can use where we can cut the cord? Because if that's the case, I will go out here and buy a Linux box. I ran Linux. I use Linux. I ain't got time to do all that typing and everything. But what is inside of their app store that we can use to benefit us? We know what Android brings to the table. What can Linux bring to the table to help us cut the cord with applications? That's what we need to know. That's the main thing. Again, educate us. If there's an app store that Linux has that say, hey, you can get an application similar to BTV and all of that, Film Plus, please, anyone, please share it. Because I will buy one today with Linux already ready to go, and hopefully it'll be here tomorrow or either Wednesday. And I would definitely have one of y'all come on here, or I would do the research myself to see if I can make this bad boy work, where we can tell anybody who's running Linux, because that's what Amazon is going to, right? How you can cut the cord with a Linux device. That's what I need to know right now. Because from my research, I don't know. I don't know. And I said this on many occasions. Plex, MB, Jellyfin. All right, I said that on. I done said that plenty of times. Everybody doesn't run a Plex. Everybody doesn't run. We cater to everyone. All right, you're gonna have some people that don't want to do a Plex, that don't want to do an MB. They don't mind. That's why I said third-party applications. I know I tell people to get their own media library, but again, can we get apps similar to the third-party apps we have on Android right now? You know, can we just hurry up? Can we get something that's beneficial, that's similar? I ain't gonna say beneficial, but similar to Buzz TV, Film Plus, TTV, all of that. We ain't talking. Plex is a mainstream app. MB is a mainstream app. Jellyfin is a mainstream app. We talking about we catering to everybody, not just them ones that got media libraries. We got to cater to them people on the other side as well. That's what I'm trying to get an understanding. Because if that's the case, we're not going to have any problems, right? Switching over. All these videos we're making, we ain't talking about mainstream apps. How are we going to get people to cord cut? Because again, everybody does not cater to Plex, MB, Jellyfin. And again, I said that, and this is not a dispute. This is not an argument. I don't want nobody thinking this is an argument. This is for educational purpose. I don't want to just be throwing stuff out there because I know it's plenty of people who don't, they be like, man, I ain't got time for that. I'm telling you, I encourage people, man, start your own media library so you can use Plex. And they be like, man, look, I ain't got time for all that, man. I'm going to just go over here and watch Film Plus. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to watch TTV or whatever else they got out there. I'm good with that. Cinema HD. I need to know, does Linux operating system have apps that will, other than Plex, MB, Jellyfin, Kodi, other than that, where people can go on there and watch their movies and TV shows without using a mainstream application that you can get from the Google Play Store, that you can get from the App Store. And now I'm finding out they're on the Linux Store. What do we have? That's what I'm trying to help. I'm not going to tell nobody to go over there. You can cord cut, you know, because not everybody can cord cut, right, with a Linux operating system. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what we're trying to, and that's why I said I believe they're going to have to come up with an Android emulator for the Linux and possibly do that. And I will have to find that out and see how that go. All right, so y'all see that. If they got something, well, why nobody is speaking on this? Is it good? Is it bad? We need to see exactly. And I'm about to do some research on this right here. All right. So he said they got something called Wine on the Linux operating system that we can silo. So Wine sounds like it's what? An Android emulator. All right. An Android emulator. That's what it sounds like. So I want everybody to see this, and I'm definitely gonna do my research on it. Because if this is good, then we shouldn't have no problem with the Fire TV sticks, the new ones that's coming out with Vega. All right. We shouldn't have no issue. All right. So this is what this channel is about, educational purpose and learning. And we definitely gonna be checking this out. So definitely over the next few days, I will be researching this. And if it's easy to do, then we're all good. We're all good. Because right now the nervousness is everybody need to lead this, lead a fire stick. But we got to see how good this wine app is. All right. If this is an emulator app for Linux, we need to find out what it is and see if it's user friendly. Does it work? and can it bring a calm to the storm that's arriving? We definitely gonna see about this. And again, for anybody, start doing your research. He said there's an app called Wine that you can run Android APK on Linux. We just need to know if this bad boy is going to be user friendly. Is it going to work? Is it going to be a problem down the line? What it is, because I don't hear a lot of people even discussing anything like that. But again, it could be a solid one. It could be a savior. It could be a calm to the storm, right? Because right now everybody is saying, what? We got to leave. I'm telling people to leave. But if we can come up with something, Linux and wine, that's what we're going to have to find out and how good this is. Because if that's the case, if it's a great device, we need to get the information out here to the people. So that means what I'm gonna do my research. If I got to go and get a box with Linux, something with Linux on, and try it out and present it, if it's user friendly, if it's not worth it, I'll let y'all know. In my opinion, in my experience, I can't speak on nobody's experience but mine, and I will find out. I'm going to find out. Huff say, yeah, Waydroid is an emulator too, but it can't run APKs yet. All right. That's what's up. And see, now we're starting to get the information. And so again, Huff say Waydroid, but it's not ready for APKs as of yet. And Philly said there's one that's called Wine. So we got two applications, one of them not quite ready, but Wine is supposed to be ready. So for all you Linux guys out there, I know Soul Bro use it. Huff looked like he knows about the Linux operating system. I used it once, maybe twice. I ain't got time for it. Some people don't mind. I ain't got time for all that command stuff. Nah, man, just hey, look. I know Android runs on top of Linux. Hey, listen. I understand. I know Linux runs a lot. All right. I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time to be, you know, doing all these commands. I can't do it. I can't do it. But I need to know if it's, is it user friendly? Is it even worth it? That's what we need to know. And if it's not worth it, I'll let it be known. Like, man, us as the cord cutting community is not going to use, man, heck, don't even waste your time. So I definitely, I'm gonna get all into it now that I got it. Now I know that they got an emulator and all of that. So as the urban world say, for advanced users such as yourself, I, and others, we're good. But for regular non-tech folk, it would be like science to them. I disagree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Some people just love simplicity. Some people just like basic. Uh, you know, uh, some people just like basic because when you have an individual who can watch one or two videos and be successful, I don't know. I kind of disagree with that take, Mr. Urban World, because I don't think it had. I think it comes down to simple. To be honest, I think people, you know, want the easiest way to do things in today's world. The easiest way to change a tire, right? The easiest way to tie your shoes. The easiest way to, uh, uh, even people who make shirts, right? You got the old way that people made shirts, right? They had the screen print, right? But screen print, depending on where you was at, it caused a lot of problems, right? You had to go on there with some old clothes on, and screen print, yeah, it was the purest, but people got tired because then you had to keep cleaning paintbrushes and stuff like that. So now they came with vinyl, so you had little printers that actually cut out, right, your image and everything, and so you had to weed it out and get it right. So now it went from screen printing to vinyl, and having this cutter, right, to cut out your design, and now you have to weed it. Well, now people was like, yeah, that's easier. At least I get to stay clean. I ain't got to worry about wearing my old clothes and all of that. But I don't like the weeding, right? So now they went to something that was called direct to garment. Direct to garment is good, but the device costs $5, $8, $10,000. So like I will have to sell like a lot of shirts, a lot of shirts just to make my money back. And it's not cheap, and it's expensive to maintain. So now they come up. You see where the simplicity is, making it simple for the person. Now they come to direct the film, something that you can use that will print out on a special film and give you probably not that quality as screen printing, but very, very close. That I could sit up here on the computer and put my image in and just print it out on a special film, get me a black, white, blue, orange, yellow t-shirt, and just heat press it. See, I think it just comes down to the simplest way and the fastest way to get the product out. I think when people, and again, I'm just breaking it down to show you how people, and it's all on YouTube. You see people want the simplest way. It's really, they want quality, but they want it the fastest way. If somebody send me $200 to do a product for them, I don't want to get super dirty, you know, doing it. And I definitely don't want to sit up there and have to weed out all the designs. I understand why people say, you know what, I'm gonna get this $2,000 machine, I'm gonna invest it. Going at the rate I am, it'll pay for itself in 4 to 5 months, and everything else is profit. And so that's what I'm saying. Simple. I don't think a lot of people. I don't think it comes down to that tech savvy. In my opinion, I don't know. I don't know. I'm talking for the average end user who I'm. I think anybody can go and learn how to do some. It's the reason why you don't see a lot. I'll just tell you this. There's a reason why you don't see a lot of Linux videos out here. Yeah, you got people who does them, but you don't see a lot of them. They're not going to take over Android or Apple. And that's for a reason. I think the simplicity. Now, if you want to learn another operating system, I think that's cool. But I don't think it's going to, like, unless you just somebody that just, I got to learn this operating system. I kind of disagree with that take. I just say that. I think if we wanted to learn it, we would learn it. I learned it. I just don't like it. I think people just want simplicity. That's what I believe. Yeah, that's what I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. I could be wrong. But again, it is what it is. But Until somebody come out and say what is what and how it worked, it's gonna be interesting. But I'm definitely gonna check up on it because again, we know what Android runs on, so we use it. We just don't like the way it's look. That's all it is. Yeah, I used it, man. I was down here. Look, I bullcrap you not. I was down here for about 4 hours just messing around with it, seeing it. It just didn't. It didn't. It didn't work for me. All right, it didn't work for me. I didn't have time. But it was nice to see that you could put certain demands out there and it goes. I watched a YouTube video who actually presented all of that. It didn't work for me. I just say that it didn't work for me. And I know for the average cord cutter, uh, and some of y'all are tech savvy, you're not gonna like it either. Even though you may know it, I think it's really built on somebody who just want to learn another operating system. That's what I believe in, and get knowledge of it. But I did use it. It wasn't. I ain't got time for it. I'm not about to be sitting here playing around and typing and waiting for it to generate all. I ain't got time for all that. Let me just go into my settings and do what I got to do. But yeah, but we would, like I said, I will have to see it, and then go from there. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna look at this wine for Linux, and I will let y'all know in the next couple of days or maybe up to Friday. Like I don't know. I don't know. I do anything when anybody present me with any type of information. I give you my take because again, I kick it with y'all. I know some of y'all are super, super smart and all of that. I know it. I talk to y'all. I see what y'all do. Sometimes we be behind the scenes talking and everything, but I know the average I'm talking about the average person ain't going that route. I tell you that. Nah, they got to make it simple for the average person to go and be like, "Phew." Other than that, people gonna be like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. There's a reason why people are saying, hey, you might have to find you're gonna have to find another device to go to because again, they want to make it as simple as possible. So, yep. So that's how it is, in my opinion. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, I'm gonna check it out, Brandon. I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely gonna check out this wine emulation and see how that worked. I'm gonna YouTube it, Google it, and get some information on it. And if it's easy, we ain't got nothing to worry about. If it's simple, we ain't got nothing to worry about. I just want to make it as simple. And for my ultimate hustlers, dealers, go getters, I got a shirt that says "Go Getter" when a guy with a stick with the money bag behind him. Go getters, the go getters ain't gonna go with it. If it's not simple, the go getters gonna be like, man, Dale, you on that bull crap, you know. And again, we want to make it as simple as possible. That's why on this channel there are multiple ways to get the job done. It's just whatever you like. Some people want to use downloader. I'm not going to knock them who uses downloader. Some people want to put them on a flash drive. I'm not against that. Some people want to put it on Google Drive in the cloud. I'm not against that. It's all a way to get it done, but it has to be simple. In my opinion, ain't nothing like having that flash drive. Or having that Explorer and the Explorer app, setting it up, Wi-Fi sharing, sending everything all at once, and then installing. Some of y'all just plug that flash drive in using a OTG or either using a USB Type C hub, right? And getting the job done. So we'll see though. I ain't gonna talk too much. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, and then we'll go from there. Let me do my research. I'll come back, maybe sometime Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll come back and say, nah, dog. Or I'm going to say, hey, you know what? He was on to something, he was on to something, but we'll see. Let me do some research and I'll give my perspective. Because at the end of the day, we want to make it as simple as possible. That's the whole goal to it. You want to make it as simple as possible for you, not only yourself, but whoever you presenting this device to. We talk about simple terms over here. So if it's a little bit hard, we'll go from there. But I haven't heard nobody say anything about it. So this is news to me. So we're going to see. We'll bring it up. Huff say no, we don't need linen. I'm gonna try it out, Huff. He presented it. He said that is a way, and all we can do is take his word on it. Just give us a chance for everybody to do their research, because maybe he is on to something. Maybe it is something that we don't know, and we can learn. I love giving people the opportunity, but if it's not for me, I know it's definitely not going to be for a lot of y'all. I'm telling you. Like, I'll tell you this, and then we'll get up off of here. I know why people don't want to do the Plex, but they'll do the Zado. One of the reasons people do not want to build, they don't want to build categories and have to figure it out which category it goes. But as Zado, you can just feed the Zado and it categorize everything on its own. That's simplicity. That's simple. Instead of, you know what, I got to learn how to do this. And then if I add a new folder, how do I go and do this and do that? I understand that. Believe me, I do. I talk to y'all all the time. Some people don't mind learning Plex, but I understand why some people don't like Plex, because they don't want to have to go through all of that. I'm telling you, I'm on these emails. So we talking about a simple term, right? I talked about Plex years ago, right? Then there's Zado. And you see the difference. And from me talking about the Zado, I'm telling you now, I'd have had more people go with the Zado than over the Plex in the last 2 years. I bull crap you not. Coming over to me. I don't have people go, because people like simple things. Now, will they take a challenge and say, you know what, I did this Zado. Hey Dale, I think I'm gonna try this Plex out. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't try it out. But just know you got to baby that bad boy. You got to know if it break, how to fix. You're gonna have to learn how to troubleshoot. If something is not right or is not, you're gonna have to know. But the Zado tells you, don't put it in this folder, dog. We got you. As long as it's formatted correctly, we got you, dog. We got you. Yeah, but you're going to pay us up front for doing the work. You're going to pay us up front. But we got you, dog. We got you. And that's just how it is. That's how it is. Yep. So it's going to, look, it's going to be okay. We'll find out. We'll do some research on it. I'll definitely do some research, and then I'll come back and give you my value opinion, and give you my thoughts. But it could be a game changer as well. It might be like, hold up, guys, we might be on something. And I do all the saluting in the world. I give credit. Hey, man, yeah, Philly told us to use this, man. This actually worked. But again, it got to make, make it simple. All right. So anyway, guys, it is what, 9:30. I ain't mean to go this long. I'm talking too much. All right. Shout out to Philly who presented that to us. Shout out to Huff who gave us another one. But Huff let us know that it ain't ready yet. It's not ready. They got one, but it's not ready for third parties as of yet. So We'll look for it. Again, it's called Wine, um, WINE, like the wine you drink. And the research is going to be on Linux. How does wine work with Linux? And is it worth it? And if it's worth it, we ain't gonna have no problem with the new Fire Sticks. We should be good to go with them, and we should be able to do our things. But if it's you got to do this command and that command and this and that, oh heck, we ain't got time for that. Cause the go-getters, the hustlers and the dealers, they ain't got time for that. They like, look, Dale, hey, respect to you, but dog, we ain't doing all that, man. I'm gonna go on over here to this Google TV, this Chromecast with Google TV, or this on boxes up if I can find one on at Walmart. They gonna go right on over there. Also, man, let me show y'all something right quick. Let me show y'all. I saw on the Facebook group page, and if you're not a part of the Facebook group page, then you're missing it. All right. Man, shout out to Conrad Bacone, Boccone. He presented this right here. God to be, boy, that's money right there, boy. That is a lot of, look, I think I put in there, look, I said, man, where I'm at. I said, that's a minimum of $1,440 because I counted each of the boxes, but I know there's something behind there. But look, isn't that a beautiful picture right there? This is beautiful. This is just, man, tell me this is not beautiful. Boy, that make your eyes get big, don't it? Man, isn't this now this, bro, look, I was at work, and when I saw this, I ain't do nothing but smile. I say, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I almost dropped a tear. But I guarantee behind these boxes right here, I guarantee there are multiple boxes behind each one of them. But they got this looking so pretty. Man, this is beautiful. This is totally beautiful. Hey, Conrad, salute. Oh, man. This is beautiful. So, shout out, man. When I saw this, this is the pick of the day. This is totally beautiful. All right. This is, man. Nathan says, trying to figure out why news scares people. I don't think news scares people. Again, I think it's all about simplicity. I don't I don't believe anybody is scared, Nate. I just think people want simpleness. You know, it's nothing scary about Linux, but we do want something that's a little bit simple. We don't want anything, at least in my opinion, I don't think people are scared of new technology, right? That's just like them old school. A lot of old school people don't want to get rid of their home phones, even though they don't really use it. You know what I'm saying? But older people, they just want simpleness. When you've been doing something, the same thing for so many years, it ain't that you don't want new. You become accustomed to what was out there. I don't think people are scared. Some people just don't want to learn nothing new. I mean, they want to keep it as simple as by, hey man, look at my dad. I would use my dad for instance. All right. I would use my dad. My dad just want to cut on the TV. He don't want to hit no source. He don't want to do nothing. It ain't that he's scared. He just want to keep it as simple as possible. I'm telling you, when you deal with people, I don't know if you got anybody up under you, but when you deal with people, one of the things they do, They want to do it as simple as possible. That's just like saying, for instance, I go and get my taxes done, right? I could just get one of them tax companies. What them tax from who? Hold on, let me do this. I could get one of them tax companies to actually do it, right? Let me do this. I could get what, H&R Block. I could get one of them and just get the little box. They give me the app and take a picture of it. I could do that, but I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want the application making a mistake. And see, when I go in, not only can I hold my tax person, accountable, the IRS can hold him or her accountable. So I understand it's not that people is scared of anything new. People want us to keep it simple. That's all I'm saying. I don't know about everybody else. That's all I'm saying. People want to keep it simple, really, when it comes to this. And if you're a hustler, I guarantee if you're a hustler, you're a go-getter, you're a dealer, you're doing your thing out there, I guarantee over the on box and currently a Linux box, you are not going to go with the Linux. I guaranteed it right now. So it's not that people are scared. People want the simple and easiest way to do things. Like, people are not scared to wash their car. Anybody can go out there with a bucket of suds and wash their car. But some people don't want to go through that. Some people say, "No, I take it either to this car wash that got the little things that put the suds and all, they do it like that, or they gonna take it to a hand car wash and have them do it." It's not that people are scared. People want to keep it simple. That's all we're saying. That's all we're saying. When you're dealing with a lot of folk, all right, folk. Some people mispronounce it. They say folks, but the proper term is folk. When you're dealing with a lot of folk, you don't, you want to keep it as simple. Like, if somebody called me right now and say, Dale, can you hook up 2 boxes? It's 9:45. Can you have them done by 11 o'clock? I guarantee you're not going to run to that Linux. I guarantee you're not going to go to that Linux when you got to put in them commands and all of that. Now, if they put a layer on top of it, just like Google TV did with Android TV OS, I guarantee then we're talking a different story. But so I just think people want to keep it as simple as possible. That's what it is. I don't think they scared of it, Nate. That's all I'm saying. People don't mind learning something new, but people don't want to, I'll tell you something I did at work. At my job, we got probably about 70 fire extinguishers inside of our establishment. Now, the old way was to walk through and I had to manually check to make sure the pressure, everything was correct. I had to what? Initial. When some of y'all be at the job, if you got a fire extinguisher, turn that little piece, that little tag around, it'll have some information. When the person came out there and serviced it, the last person to check it. Well, my job currently, they went to a barcode, right? They went to a barcode system. Now, what I can do, each of our fire extinguishers have a barcode. The barcode label is either on top, on the side, on each side, right? Now, instead of me reaching down, looking at, make sure everything is good, flipping the tag over, now I can just walk up, okay, bing, pass, bing, pass, bing. It's going to make it more efficient, more accurate, and it's going to make it where, guys, it just make it simple and faster, right? We ain't got to sit down and do this, grab a tag, put our initials on it, go to the next one, and you better hope your pen don't go out, or you got a couple in your pocket. You know, we could just do this, bink, and keep going, bink, 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 and just keep it moving. That way, instead of something that takes an hour and a half to do, now you done cut it down to like 40 minutes. Because now you ain't got to manually flip them over, sign it, push it back. Take it, flip it over. So it's just all about simple. Just make it simple. And that's what these Android devices present to us. Simple. You know, even though, again, Android is built on top, there's a layer that built on top of Linux, and it works. So unless they put a layer on it and we can sideload apps, you know, third-party apps, we'll be good to go. All right. So that's what it's all about. That's all we're saying. Nobody's scared. I don't think the people in here are scared. People just want to do it the fastest way. Like I gave you the analogy on t-shirts. All right. Everybody ain't trying to do that screen pressing and have paint all over the wall and go and do brushes. A lot of people would just go with the direct to film, because I can put them same colors. I can use that good film, right? And I can present almost the same quality just using a heat press. All right. So that's all we saying. Hey, big great host. Thank you, Huff. I appreciate it. I was about to say I present. I appreciate it, man. Thank you a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I definitely appreciate it. Yup. Always, man. You be showing love. Definitely. Big salute, Huff. Yeah, Dale, I'm going through the same thing with my 92-year-old dad, trying to show him how to use Pluto TV app on his phone. I'm telling you, that generation, I'm telling you, they do not want. Hey, look, when they hit that button, that's it. I was talking to my uncle today. My uncle was one of the biggest tech personnel people out here. He had everything. But it comes a time, now he say, listen, I ain't got time. I just want to be able to click it and it work. Look, he don't mess around. And this is the guy who showed me how to use technology, whether it was cameras or his PC, things like this. He done built PCs, everything. He done it all. But again, now he's at the age where, nah, dog, I just don't have time. And I understand it. I really understand it. So definitely. What up, though, D? What's good with you? But guys, I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. What John say? He said I converted all my peeps from the stick to on, and they love it. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Because when it happens, we don't know what's going to happen. And I know it's going to be a big time. We don't know. It may not happen at first, but we know it may happen. We don't know. And that's all I'm trying to get people to open their eyes to say, don't guess, but prepare yourself for what may come. You know, that's why they encourage people, like, get you some, a lot of bar. Really, when I ain't gonna go there. No, let me stop that before YouTube come after me. All right, you know they don't like talking that. You know, yeah, I'm gonna just keep that thought to myself. I can do that in the background. But everybody, let me get up out of here again. Salute to everybody. Thank you, Top Cat. Boom. Thank you, Huff. And again, I love to have these conversations. What I would like to do in the future, you know, in the future, possibly bringing somebody up, and actually executing and possibly showing, and instead of just putting it out there, actually saying, no, this is going to be this or this is going to be that. You know, uh, I'm just letting you know. And with all these changes going on with Amazon devices, I don't have time for it. I done heard it from LJ. I done heard it from other people with these apps disappearing, all of that crap. We ain't got time for it. So again, thank y'all. I appreciate it. Brandon, I will hit you up shortly. Uh Top Cat say, I love my on box. That on box is pretty solid. Absolutely. Absolutely. And for the on box is good. Now, if it going is it gonna give you all the audio and video codecs that the NVIDIA Shield gives you? Absolutely not. But some of y'all got the Shield. Some of y'all got the Shield and listen to your audio on that television. All right. But it goes to show you that everybody who has a Shield don't even use the technology that's coming out that device. And you got some people who have the on, who have, the audio equipment and use it that way for a device that don't give you all of the video and audio codecs, but it worked for them. So you see how that goes? A lot of us got the NVIDIA Shields on televisions and we don't even use it to the fullest. We don't use it a tenth of its capabilities that is, meant to be used. So again, we'll find out more. Uh, Again, I forgot to do this. If you want to support the channel, you can go ahead and do PayPal. Also, if you want a consultation, you want to learn how to start your media library, you want to do some things, learn how to do your Plex. You need a setup on something. Maybe you went out and got you a hard drive, a DOS, and you got a Zedu, and you need some assistance with setting up your Zedu. I'm here for that. All right, I'm here. I know a few people, y'all know who y'all are. We've been playing like email tag. I apologize for that. It's just that I don't sit down here for like 4 or 5 hours straight. Usually when I'm done with the live, I may talk to the crew in the background, but a lot of times I'm going upstairs, grab me something to eat and get ready for tomorrow. But if you want to show some love, there go PayPal. But if you want a consultation, listen, the consultations will cost you 50. Media libraries, setting up Plex, setting up Zedus, setting up drives to get you going, showing you little tips and tricks. I would definitely do that. I can do that for you. So again, all of that information is at the bottom. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And we're going to get it going on the next one. I may go live tomorrow. I don't know. Friday is going to be iffy because my son just sent, where's my phone at? My son just sent me a text. This dude this dude, I don't know, man. He's the most last minute guy ever. Look at this. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'll put it like that. The spring game is Friday. He sent it today, April 15th. And you see what I said? I said, what time, son? He said 6 p.m. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go live Friday. And if I'm up there and they start at 6 o'clock, which is gonna be a little bit chilly, you know, I don't know if I'll be live Friday, guys. I apologize. As y'all can see, it is not my fault. It is his grown behind fault, who is 19 years old and still giving me information at the last minute. Instead of saying, and I'm quite sure I've been asking him about the spring game. Son, the spring game coming, right? Yeah, Dad. When is it? I'll get that for you. And finally, he send it, and it's for Friday. But again, what we gonna do? That's our kids, right? Hey, hey, so bro, you know I'm not recording. You know I cannot be the recorder of my kids at any game. No. Yo. So right now he's fighting for to give y'all an update, he's fighting for second and third as far as the running back position. They redshirted him last year, so this will be the first year that he can. Well, he still got 4 years of eligibility, so it's some competition down there, but he know what it is, you know. So right now he's fighting for backup or even the third. The I believe the starting running back is a senior. The other one is a junior, and so he's up in there. And again, he's getting his reps. He's trying to show. But at the end of the day, you know, you can do what you want to do in practice, right? But when it comes to that game, that separates you, you know, practice from a guy that's actually being productive. Because you get used and accustomed to going against the same guys, right? But when you get in that game, what can you do? And so, you know, he know what it is. He know what it is, and he's gonna be all right. But he played for Saginaw Valley State, so that's a D2. He should be in a D1, but it's all good. It is all good. We ain't crying. At first, we cried for that day or two, like what, you know. But things happen. All right, things happen. Coaches, you know, not assisting and helping. So it is what it is. This is not his first time where he had to fight for a position. He all his football career, he had to fight and take over position. But once he get in, he never give it up. And that's the good thing about it. Even when he first started football, when he was what, 8 or 9, yeah, he had to come in there and learn because he was a late bloomer. He had to come in and learn. But once he figured it out, he took over. Then he lost the weight. He say, "Hey, Dad." Hey, Jermaine, he said, "Hey, Dad, I'm tired." He had that one little squeaky voice. He like, "Dad, I'm tired. They don't never call my name," because he played defense. I say, "Well, son, you know," I say, "What, you want to go to the offensive side?" He said, "Yeah, because they ain't be getting called." I say, "Well, son, you got to lose that weight. You got to put in that work." That boy was a big boy. He put in that work. They put him in as a fullback. They put him in at fullback, and the rest is history. He went from fullback to tailback, took that all the way up to high school, broke all the records, everything. He got all the records up here. They got his name. They got him. They got his picture all in the school. So as long as that school stay open, you know, he'll be able to take his kids up to that school and say, "Look what your dad did with hard work," and it should pay out. You know, so they know I'm not a good videographer. They know it, man. I am terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. And look, there is one on, I think it's on YouTube where I actually recorded. I recorded, but I didn't get the footage. All right. So Jermaine, I did record it. I didn't get the footage, and you know the rest. You just heard the crowd, and he hit that quarterback so hard. But again, you only hear the response of the crowd, and that's what you hear. You hear the response of the crowd, and you know, and then he picked up the fumble and tried to run it back. So, but you didn't get to see all of that. So I apologize. I apologize for that. Hey, he's a man. All we saw was bleachers and grass. I'm gonna bring that video up. I'm gonna search that video because it still should be on YouTube. That's all y'all saw. Y'all saw, for some reason, this team didn't block him. They kept for like 3, 4 plays, kept running. I mean, I think the lineman, didn't want no more because he was getting beat up the game. The lineman, the offensive tackle, he didn't want no parts of my son. And he just refused. I'm talking about 3-4 times in a row. And next thing you know, the quarterback was running for his life, and my son was coming with that weight. This when he was big. He was chunky. Let's just say that. He was chunky and he was coming and hawked him down and put I don't know how much he weighed, but he weighed some, he definitely weighed some pounds and put all of it on the quarterback, knocked him out the game. The quarterback fumbled. He got up, crawling, got the ball, and was trying to run. He got down to like the 15, 14 yard. They clipped him on his ankle. And, he fell to like the 7, 8 yard line or something like that. It was crazy. But his big butt was tumbling too. And one of the receivers, when they saw what happened, he was coming anyway. My son tried to get it. So it was crazy, man. But I'm definitely going to be there. Definitely. So I'm not going to go live as y'all saw. That's why I like to be transparent with y'all. That way y'all see. Y'all be like, Dale got that bull crap, man. Between him and my brother, I don't know what the heck, man. I just try to keep everybody happy. And my son is one of them sons. And for some of y'all who had kids who played sports in high school and in college, right? Ain't nothing like seeing your kid be looking for you. They be looking for you. And once they find you, to me, it brings them calm. Really, if they somebody that get in the game a lot, they out there on the field. I mean, they look up just to get confirmation and they look for you. And once they find you, it be like, okay, my mom, my dad here, my mom here, my brother here, my uncle here. It just brings calmness to them. So I'm telling you, it's gonna be enjoying to see him and what he can do once he get in the game. And again, this will be his first year. Imagine being a star, right? Imagine being a star of your football team, and then when you go to college, they redshirt you. All right. Can you imagine what's going through his head? Because knowing he been the man on the football team for like 3 years, and the last 2 years he showed out, and that last year he broke all records, touchdown, rushing, all of them records, most yards ever, at that school. I mean, recognized in the paper every single day. I mean, not every week, in the paper. Man, he been on local TV, everything. He been on it. And so if you want to see him, just put in Cordell Mabins. I'm on page number 3 or 4 because that's all they got is highlights of him. Put in Cordell Mabins, Cordell, the last name MAB as in boy, INS. You will see him pop up on your Google. You won't see me. I'm on page 3 and 4, but they got nothing but articles on this guy, man. Straight up took my name, and he's junior, but you ain't even got to do junior. You can just put in that Cordell Mabins, and the rest is history, and you'll see him pop up. All his numbers, everything. It's crazy. It's all on Google. So, all right, guys, let me get up out of here. I love y'all. He said, Noah, separate the men from the men's from the boys. I got my son playing for Shickleburg College. He wanted to go to Tempo from running back. Is all good. He'll be in the NFL. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But at the end of the day, Jermaine, even if he don't make it to the NFL, he gonna have that college, or he gonna be very close to that college degree where he can go and finish and call it the day and do his thing. Yep, he'll be able to do his thing, man. That's the real reason I'm so happy for him. Because he told me Saturday when I went and saw him, he said, Dad, he said, I can't believe I've been here a whole year. He said, and it went by so quick. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You say, yes, I took Meat Mills and Gilly to my son's game. The crowd stopped watching the game and ran to them. That's what's up. That is what's up, man. Yo, that's what's up. As long as he make it, hey, look, as long as your son make it and be able to take care of you and his family or his soon-to-be family, his children, that's what it's all about. And take care of himself mostly. And that's what it's all about. So, hey guys, let me get up out of here. I'm hungry. I will get to y'all possibly tomorrow. Again, we'll look up that Linux and then we'll go from there, guys. Again, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you to Top Cat. Thank you to Huff, showing some love. If you want, guys, remember, if you want to learn how to start your media library, you know what to do. Hit me up in the email. I'll talk to y'all on the next one, guys. I'm out.